Tested up on this A-bomb site, and, well, with a little bit of a crossfire there between him and Junior, I believe. So it's both of the low-health players.
Oh, he's going to get cleared as well. Hampus is ready for it. Spots the elbow. That's not going to take any effort. He actually takes the head as well, just to make absolutely sure. The elbow would have been enough. Junior so low down in the bank. He's trying to make a withdrawal, but Hampus is just here to deny. He's the teller, and there is no money in your account, Junior. No health to be spent, so down he goes. Plopsky, the positioning, finds Vinny in the smoke, and just as it fades, will collect as well. Art bailing. Chased away. He will take the first. He's looking for more. Plopsky realizes there's no benefit to this fight. Sit on the bomb, secure the round. Don't chase, and give Art the potential to make something happen. Speaking of potential, he's now hidden in his own smoke, faking that he's covering off his retreat. Players move past him. They realize they found him. Ships in the night, but no, Art takes one. He can't win the round, certainly, but he's looking for damage. He's looking to do something. Finally got a new mixer, so thankfully that
here we go.
Is gone. We've exercised it, and we're back to the action. Sound. Yeah, we've got sound. Oh, that feels good, folks. It feels good. Hampus going to clear back in. This is a good hold. This is a good clear. They went for the aggression and connector, but it got pinched, and there's just not much you can do about that. Yuri, he will collect one, but it's probably going to be all they're getting in this round. These two players are bunched in towards the B site, and NIP has no reason to test them. Even if they do want to, CTR tracks the bullets back through the smoke, finds Vinny on the edge of it, and now it's all onto Yuri. Can he connect more shots with his hand cannon? Perhaps. But as soon as they realize where he is, they should just leave him alone. It's done, but it's tagged back in kind. Rez decides to get the kill. It's dangerous. There's some decent control for NIP despite the loss of life. They knew the boost came through, but they still got this position. What a shot from Rez. How does he win that? Just peeking around the rock. Flashbang used well. Actually, the flashbang was Queserado's. So he just peeks out and just deletes Junior. I mean, goodness gracious. That's one of the ops down for the count. Unfortunately for them, Vinny's holding this angle with an AUG, and it is a very potent angle to hold. That's the bomb now dropped. He's just going to be sitting on this like a mother hen, watching her clutch. Actually, they will smoke it off, so they want to avoid getting shot. Give him the bomb, no problem there. The flash comes out. A boost up counter comes in, and Rez gets another. He'll take a bunch of damage in kind, but he's brought it back to 25 seconds. They've got to go for the hit. That's a big one for Plopsky. Yuri spray. Now problems abound, and Plopsky's clearing it out. This was looking like he was in control for FURIA, but far from it. Art takes one as they try and cross with the pillar. A second as well. Art's doing it all himself. He can't deny the bomb plant, though. But GTR, with his hands on the C4, will allow Art some space to get out. No, thinks he's gotten out towards construction. He is absolutely right. Has to go for the stick. Doesn't have a kit, so this round is off. He wants the kill, though, and that he will find. The round is over. It's another one for NIP. Costly, yes, but it was a bonus round, so they are happy to pay that price.
The majority of the presence right now just held up outside Monster. That's 3 of the players. They are looking, I believe, to try and catch Vinny as the flash goes in. So he could be in trouble for sure, but we've got to focus on Junior because he's caught Rez. Pushed down on Long, and Yuri actually getting a double spray down. ZTR and Hampus both being caught.
2 players on site, 1 watching from heaven. This should not be possible. Let's see what they can do. 35 seconds. Here comes the peak. There's a spot. Swing from Killer. 1 kill goes in, and a second as well. So indeed, FURIA, they have...
They've got the kind of basics in terms of the nades as well to try and, at the very least, make it a costly round. That would be the goal. A little bit too far forward there for ZTR. No one else was actually ready to follow up on the trade. The only reason they even get damage was because Art decided to peek back in, but there we go. A flash eventually goes over. Plopsky snatches 2 of them and is like, nah, I'm out of here. I don't want to stick around anymore. We don't need it. We've got a great advantage. We have a minute and
2 players here, so it's not the easiest site take they can make. Aggressively positioned as well. Yuri hits the first shot. They're all coming from Monster. That's problematic. And the numbers are falling. The numbers are falling fast and fierce. It's not working out for NIP. Hampus alone, running out of time, trying to just rush on. He doesn't even have control of the bomb. He'd given up hope of the round, just wanted to do some damage.
So they haven't really gotten anything for those 2 losses.
Ooh. Now this is maybe a bit aggressive, but Art makes it work because of course he does. It is Art on the scene, and it looks artistic for sure. Beautiful shot. Plopsky going to try and retrieve that AWP, but does he realize the player's right here? He's just dumping guns, trying to hide them. Junior's holding a close angle. Now this is a bold stick, and he's going to get caught trying to transition out of it. So for Plopsky, it's now a damage game as much as he can do. Oh my goodness, Plopsky! He's hiding guns, he's burying them, but he might just take away the round. Now he has no rifle to work with. He's got himself in a rough situation. He will be caught by Vinny. So concerned with getting the economic damage, but it's going to change up their look. It allows him to get more aggressive. Part. Oh, he's blinded. Did they see him? They did. He doesn't care. There's one. The second. Gets caught by the third. Very close up. Oh, no timing could be brutal here. There, he sees it. Plopsky's leg just as he comes around. He'll miss the shot, but information gained. Now they know. And Quesarado in position catches that flashbang. He's lost Junior. Quesarado has to hold strong here, and he can only get one before being done. 2v2. Bomb going down. This is disastrous for FURIA. Vinny will be in position. Fury as well to work this retake, but this is tricky. The dice box close up, clear that. And Rez is dealt with. An expensive round, a costly
default. Try and probe around, see where they can actually find some weaknesses in that defense. But Art, we're seeing him again going aggressive up through short, and this time he will be given a chance. ZTR taken out. It's actually the trade back, and Junior this time is not going to win the fight over towards long. Rez gets his revenge yet again. Hampa's being heaped on Monster. No one can get away from their positions. It's just constant fights coming in. Both teams realizing whenever they get into that disadvantageous position, they need to make something happen. And that's what Nip does. Plopsky, he leaves them an A site now where they can get that bomb down. But oh, does he spot it just about? The shot not being connected on the first try, but Knock went back in for more.
When they're still challenging against Art, trying to chase this in, trying to retrieve the bomb. Rez doesn't quite have it. Vinny, meanwhile, has his position locked down. He's going to get this kill. Now it's all on Rez. A 1v2, an attempted clutch, and see if he can do it. Peeks into the op, and no, Art will collect. That nature would have been able to buy multiple nades. Oh, Art. A very bold position. He's going to get caught out. Does he get away? He does, at least for the moment. There's the shot from Junior. Jerry, meanwhile, has been lost in the connector, so they have to adjust. And this puts these two operas in very awkward scenario. I'm surprised FURIA are putting the operas together so often, but I suppose it keeps them guessing about what corner they're going to peek, where there's going to be a scope. Big kill. They're looking for more as well. Wrap from Playground. How does Art have the balls to go back in and clear? This time it's ill-advised, majorly so. Too aggressive. And Junior, he's still washing down into Con, but that's not the way the overcorrection's coming. Now that Plopsky's been collected, he can refocus upstairs, and, well, they might just seal the deal. But he's been spotted now. The information's given up. He's being flanked. Oh. And he's going to throw a bit of smoke. A little awkward. Comes right into Quesarado. Quesarado will fumble the spray for a moment, but...
Yeah, anymore. They are just relying on this flank from Art, which is very likely going to catch the player outside Monster right now. Yeah, here we go. He spotted one of them. The rest of his teammates on the bomb site ready to hold that short push, and there is nothing to be found for Nip. A single kill is all they are afforded, as it's onto Plopsky once again. You've seen him have some good moments earlier when he was in a clutch. He never should have had a chance of getting any kills in. Will make things difficult once those USPs start closing in the distance, trying to rotate. Although they are sticking to the short control. Yeah, they're going to all push back down through Connector. Junior on a P250. It is the raid boss. He's been dropped that over alongside the Kevlar. I was going to say started it off on a very strong note, but no, never mind. ZTR and Rez, they just start fragging. Junior needs to go up huge now if they want a chance, and that's exactly what he does. 2 more to his name, maybe a little bit more as Hampus steps in. He only had the 1 bullet, so not with that one anyway, but he's going to stay alive and eventually comes up to the quad. It is all on ZTR now. He's actually just looking to stick it. The smoke is down. Can Junior stop it? He wants to go in for the knife. He can't do anything about it. There it is. Nip finally get another round after 10 had gone the way of FURIA, and
that would certainly go a long way to making life easier. Uh-oh. Forced by a strong here, the AK destruction. No one's going to clear him out. They have no positioning there. FURIA needs to make some noise. There's the swing. Hampus has it though. A counter. Junior, the flick. He gets 2. The spray transfer is incredible. But Knock holds the line. Not for long though. Deagle connects. Now it's all on to ZTR. The promising rookie. He must do it all himself. A smoke to give him some cover. The right side of pillar allow for the face. He catches a bullet to do so. They're going to face together. And actually the timing is rough here for ZTR. Now they've got the bomb. They can leave. They can leave. He spams through though. Catches Art in transition. Nope. It's come down to the 1v1. ZTR. That might be the ticket once more. Bombs out in the open. He recognizes that, but the smoke goes down to provide a bit of cover, and now he's going to hop on. Certainly, they're not going to allow him to just defuse again, and there comes the spam. Vinny secures it. FURIA wins the force. The fast play from FURIA right off the pause. They don't want to let them catch their breath. They're already a monster. They're already onto the site. They're clearing construction. Here's going to be the hit. Where do the kills come in? And Vinny's got 1. The flashbangs are good, but the answer from ZTR. His vision clears, and Junior's flash actually caught Vinny and Yuri a little bit, so this gets a bit awkward now. The fast, frenetic play still pays dividends. That's the sight. Oh, Junior just hoping on the edge of that smoke. Players with the foot through. I don't know if he's been catching a pixel, but meanwhile, Caserato's clear out there playing. And that's what you love to see. Now he's got them focused in, but it's all going to be on Caserato. He's been phenomenal. Now they're topping on the defuse, and it's going to be ZTR once again to just hold it, but this time it's a full 10 second. Caserato's not calling his bluff. He's just going to stick it. Caserato has no idea. He doesn't realize he's on the bomb. Another round, and ZTR steals away. It's an invitation. On they go. What we're going to do, instead they take some construction control. They have this facing towards the connector. The connector face gets punished, but Junior collects a kill on B. And there's no one towards the A side of the map. He actually didn't really go looking. That's a bold clear from Art. Gets caught. Can't quite line up the kill. And now FURIA, they're looking a little lackluster. They're running out of firepower here. ZTR holding from the barrels. This is going to be tough for him. And he'll get his head ripped off by Vinny. Now here comes the hit. Knock takes the first. Can he get the second as well? Yes, he can. Junior is low. This should be a fine face for Knock. As it goes through, there's just not much ado in here. Now they know it's just Junior. They boosted a player up. As he faces, he should be dead. And they're coming around on the flank as well. This is a tough scenario for the young gun. What can he do? He will get caught. Boost up over the fence. The
Optus they posted up gives Art a bit of room, obviously, to move in. And, well, it's going to be the full-on B push at this point. Steps being heard, so Nip do realize there's at least some movement coming in around the barrels now at this point, but apparently not from heaven. Art has 3 rain, and I thought he was going to have the second kill as well, but no, ZTR is 2.
Again, he's got the AWP, so maybe it's not the worst thing in the world, but they're going to give him Caserado. That makes sense. Bait for him and give him a path up, and look at the control from Vinny. He's all the way into the bank, but the problem is the bomb's stuck in a corner. Bomb can't do anything about it. Knox coming looking for this. Actually does check, and Vinny's spray goes wild. So Yuri has to make a move on towards B. They are actually coming back on. It was an attempted fake. And with only 7 seconds, do they have time to get this planted? Maybe. Holding the angle. Yes, okay. Caserado will confirm it. It's down to 2v2. This is possible. Klopsky catches a tag. Might catch more. Surprise for now. Caserado will reposition. Want to get on the bomb. They're going to tap it to try and force a fight. Not quite sticking it here. ZTR's not on the server, so it's not just a full stick. Defuse needs to start at some point. Now they have to check for it. Is he just going to get it again? Oh, the shot's missed. Caserado allows the defuse to come in. Should have been able to deny it.
Especially ZTR. He's been impressing me. But here we go. Plopsky also on 17 frags. The timing. Oh, this might not work in his favor. Thankfully, it was the Tech 9, so it's not the most accurate of weapons.
Life there. Here comes the hit. Plopsky's back on the scene as well to help out his teammates. ZTR can reposition. They're falling back. I like the way they're doing this to maintain control, to not give too many opportunities over to these distances limited by. Junior's going looking. They're like, okay, Junior, go get us a kill, but Knock's going to catch him. And now it's looking disastrous. Vinny, he's got the AWP back, but looking for Knock. Knock is prepared. On from heaven. He will strike again and again.
Go for the pause, but yeah, punish straight up for it. And now they've put all of their money into buying back in. Probably going to be feeling a bit more timid in this round as well. Not wanting to go quite as aggressive, at least in the case of most players. Because Hampus went down connector over on B. I think it was a nade stack on towards Plopsky. He might have got spammed a little bit beforehand, but at least the one nade comes over and finishes him. So yeah, again, a very strong advantage in the early moments of this round. And, well, FURIA, they want to capitalize on it. They're going to hit that B-bomb. As I said, DR finds first contact and finds the first kill, but he is not able to add to it. Only the one is when he's good for. Rez and Knock have to save the day, and it's not happening. Both go down to Junior in sync, despite not even being both within his vision.
Still checking out towards long. Yes, he'll have a good position for the post, but they've now taken control in towards the bathrooms. They're going to hold him, and he will grab him. Art, does he get this kill? He does indeed. Rez needed that. His position now revealed, but the damage is done, and that was what was necessary. Ticking away. Vinny with deep control in towards the bank. This is a very good post for FURIA. NIP desperate to get back on. They don't have kits either, so they've got to go quickly. Time is running out. Time is Rez a hammer that allows his teammates out. What's not going to happen? His teammates are done. It's all under Rez, and he can get nothing started. 16-12, much closer than it perhaps could have been, but it is getting chased. He's got to back away, and they've taken the control. They want to hunt him down in towards the lower side. There are 2 players here. They're well set up. It's Plopsky and ZTR, the dynamic duo from overpass. Now they've already dropped the bomb. He's calling the reinforcement. Chasing Plopsky to the rat hole. Did they expect a second player here? Never mind. Plopsky gets all the kills himself. Hampus is down elsewhere, but that may not much matter. Finally, they've cleared him out, and ZTR has fallen in the meantime, so it's actually an advantage for FURIA. Plopsky put up a good effort here. There's no health remaining, 30 points between these two players. They've got 40 seconds to play with, but they're going to have to connect the shots regardless of what happens here. And there goes the shot. Knock gets one, the second as well, and the Opper starts.
Again, realizing that they're up against SMGs, I'd imagine, wanting to try and get that control as quickly as they can and catching the one rifle outside. Knock is gone.
That's problematic. That's very problematic. They're going to try and wrap in towards heaven, presumably. They've got this mini control. There is a player watching up in the rafters. That's going to be ZPR. He's going to have to come back around. He's been spotted. So now they know. They know. Everybody knows the positioning. Everyone knows he is up. Vinny gets a kill with the Krieg up close. Hampus will trade back one. Not a lot. What can ZTR do? He gets some logic to saving it, but he's going to go and see if he can. Smoke is up. He couldn't get first off of the hut. Now it's very viable, but Vinny right below. Another uppercut shot.
Molly in a few flashes, like 4 flashes. So I was going to say that's going to be tough to hold off with. It doesn't really matter. They're not getting much of a chance. It's going to actually be a quick flash in for Art to beat main, and it went well initially. They got that first kill on Rez, but Hampus has been posted up from the garage with the Yog. He snatches 2 kills. And at least leaves them now in a spot where they have this man advantage as the bomb goes down. But without a kit, it's still going to be a pretty difficult retake. And they've only got that one smoke and a flash now.
Look at Caserado.
Oh, look at this.
All the way around through hell. This is going to be crazy. They've got to be aware that it's possible. And there's 3 players on this side of the map. So are they watching for it? Vinny's caught a kill. Caserado gets taken out. They expected to flank that right. And Vinny, oh, he's still holding from the rafters. It's Junior. The player drops down. Junior lines up the shot. And he will secure it.
Nip just wanted to swarm out, but they decided against it. They are going to wait a moment. They wait until all 5 players are ready, and then they start moving in. I was about to say, the trade looking like it was almost propped upstairs for the player up behind.
Does seem like this is going to be a hit towards A. Relatively straightforward as well at that, and that's a big kill. CTR now has to work with. Gone. It's going to be left to Hampus, but he's good with the deagle for the moment. Only the moment. Yes, he is dealt. Whoa, but the CZ strikes from Hut. Life being made difficult. The op tags, but not a frag, and Plopsky has enough bullets in his gun to secure that. Not going to 1v2 that is very viable. The position of the players is going to be swung, but that's going to be the clear. Vinny secures it. Krieg on Og.
Those tracers give away your position. And yeah, it is actually going to be the A push coming through. They've heard a reload just a moment go up close on the left side, and well, ZTR actually catches the perfect timing. Or sorry, Art does on him. Rez able to pick up a double in return, but that's it. That is all Nip are able to show us on that A defense. It is going to be FURIA overrunning the bomb site and probably running away with this round. Although they are going to stick around. Nip want to give this a go. Way smoke down for Plopsky to peek in. He's been spotted by the Opper. Can't do anything at the moment about that bomb as he hears it goes down. Okay, he actually did manage to catch one kill on Art, but now it's Plopsky alone. Even caught another on Yuri, but it was just then the entire team back at this point. They're walking into a little bit of a stack. This is unfortunate. They had the correct decision initially. It seemed like going down towards that lower half, but they want to move up. ZTR did get the open, and he's going to need more though to help him his team. So far, they are not getting it. It's a quick cleanup from
damage, but he's tagged down so low, down to 9 points of health. If they drop him, Goomba stomp him, he might be out of here. He's lost his teammate, he's lost his life, and that is access to the lower site all but taken. Rez is here. Rez is just a shade of presence, and they're already in towards the control room. He's on the stairs. They're looking for him. Oh, he can't win this duel. Vinny zeroes it in. He'll take some damage, but that's okay. The Molly forces ETR forward, and while he will get the kill, his Nox tagged up. Nox is dead. CTR's alone, and there's flames at his feet. Where can he even go? Player in vent will destroy him. Furia
don't have the full bite to work with, but it looks like it's unfortunately going to backfire as he comes around from behind. Sets them up for what should be a very easy A split. No, Plopsky was watching this, and he realized obviously they did have that opening in the defense, that hole that he exploited. And they were able to patch it up pretty quickly, but the A defense is still beginning to have trouble as this push comes through. Rez on the CZ, if he could have got that second up close, then maybe there would have been a chance with a weapon being snatched.
Power of pace. There's nothing that he can do about this. Rez trying to hold the shutter, trying to provide Hampus an opportunity for this flank. There's the backstab. Okay, they slow down for a moment. Hampus can have impact, but he only gets one before Vinny comes back with the clear. We can talk about it after this round, but Vinny's been incredible. Rez still making noise. There's the trade. Now the bomb can be planted. It'll make its way out. Plopsky's been spotted and tagged to boot. CTR, the Fury. It's a 2v2. Make that all on the shoulders of the gun. And Caserado coming from the flank. Does he expect it? He does. He has the right lead here. ZTR. Not the shot, though. So close to the clutch. Your heart breaks for him in case supposed to happen.
Again, man. I don't know how they're doing this. This is one of the more one-sided games I've got to cover personally in a while anyway. And, well, Nip feeling a little desperate as they're on the weaker side. They know they need to try something to make it work, and it started off horribly, but it has swung around in their favor as ZTR and Knock both step up with some help from Plopsky. It is all on Yuri now. He knows there's still a player up close in the door, of course, and he will deal with that first man. But there's 2 more to go, but he doesn't expect them to just continue.
And Art's got lower already. There's no one here. They're just going to go ramp. They're going to pinch on towards Plopsky. When Plopsky dies, that's the bomb plant. That's the round lost, and Plopsky's done. There's no way he could have expected that. So this round should be over, actually, but they want to be careful first. They've still got a player upstairs. That's Quesarado, who's coming in on the flank, coming in on the lurk. Hampus, meanwhile, pokes out from Decon, and suddenly the pace is working for NIP. Furia take just a moment to breathe, and this is working nicely. Hampus wants to peek back in, wants to peer through, and he's going to catch another. They don't know which direction to look. There's almost a trade, but Hampus slips away with 4 points of health, and that's all that he needs. An advantage now found for Furia, and they still don't have control of the bomb. Vinny is looking for these kills, looking to find something, anything, but they're ultimately going to decide to just leave, and NIP have read this. They're like, okay, they've gotten multiple kills on the site. They're going to say everyone's here. We're going to come upstairs. ZTR's in the rafters. Quesarado's done. This round is over. 10 seconds. Vinny can't win it. NIP have pulled it off. So never mind. Make me eat my words here. Those are huge rounds coming in from Nip. The silo. Does this get spotted? Rez is dropped elsewhere, but look at this. Now they're popping over. They don't read it. That's going to be problematic. Hampus has this kill. Advantage here for NIP, and quite the recovery going on. If they can get to 5, there's a chance at the very least. Good one, but a chance. ZTR's position, though, is red. They've played that a few too many times with a few too many different players. That could be a bomb plant up towards A. Hampus trying to creep up the vents. Getting a bit cheeky. Vinny's watching for it. It's a little bit too much to ask, I think. Now Plopsky and Knock are going to have to try and fight their way back in. Furia looking to bookend a phenomenal half with just one more round win, and they're well positioned to do so. They've got the angle up under the lip of heaven. We've seen Vinny hold this multiple times before. This time it is Quesarado just under. And he's going to be distracted, but Quesarado still flicks back up on this shot for Knock. Down to 3 points of health. He will not get another opportunity to stun the Ninjas in the first. Now they could just seal the deal and walk away. But NIP, we'll see if they can rally. Quesarado already starting it off. Junior gets another. Junior! Oh, this is rude. Quesarado back through the smoke. There's nothing doing. ZTR, 1v5. It took 2 seconds, but this round is already a disaster. This round is already out of hand for the Ninjas. How on earth can this man try and get back in? He's got no armor. He's got a Glock. He's got 5 players to find, and he's got a Furia team that's perched upon his bomb. Oh, he's going to take the first fight, not even get out the door. Vinny has him.
Worked, and suddenly they're in a much better position than we could have ever seen them in otherwise. But if it doesn't, then Eco then has to come in probably 14-4. And yeah, at that point, trying to come back into this is going to be a tough time. You'll need some of that Nip magic from years back at this point to just show up for them. So we'll see. I was going to say a bad start as they did lose 1 player. ZTR at least able to get a single trade, but then the auto shot he steps in with a bit of lobby aggression. They will just fall back off that now, I believe, wanting to keep the advantage. Oh, never mind. Yuri's also taken some fights. So suddenly a 4-on-2. It's just Knock and Rez. And yeah, I don't think this has gone too well for them. Like, this should be indeed, as I said, that 14-4 lead coming. And Junior, he's impressing. I'm just loving what we're seeing from Furia. They're looking incredible across the board. It doesn't seem like this is their first series with a new player.
He knows they're coming through. So it's very purposely bought for this round in particular. Oh, the Bison. A 4K. Art's going for the Bison ace. Not going to get it because Hampus is back by the squeaky door. Yuri will shut it down, but a 4K with a Bison again.
Kind of that this one is very crucial. Still being the shotgun and seeing the shotgun and some FAMAS is retained in play, but they've gone ends up catching a kill from behind. I think Hampus should at least be able to get a trade in, but no, he's not. He's not quick enough. This is just domination from Furia, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down. There's a little bit of an entry from Rez towards Vinny. It does actually potentially give them access to B if they can get past R2's rotated down, and they will. There we go. Now we're seeing a bit of a recoverable situation for Nip. But Knock, he's separated. That's the only issue. How does he join up?
That's the problem. He's got to get past this ult from Junior. And Junior was actually giving the angle down towards Secret, but they don't expect it. Right? They're scared of that presence, so he's going to try and wrap in towards Mini instead, and that's what Junior's looking for. Oh, that's a disaster. Bomb now dropped. Now they have to recover. Now it's in his crosshair. A good read from Junior. They played right into his head. Rez is going to have to do it all. This is going to require the ace clutch from the man. It's a 1v3 now. And he will take the first, takes out Junior. An incredible effort from Rezi. Put a volley down, he's in the flames. He'll take another before he burns. Sacrificed himself, a 4K there. But
when these comebacks seemed like they were always a possibility, but that was a long time ago. And a lot of rosters ago too at this point. Nice shot initially from Gassarat over. Have to start to trade out the mollies though. They might complicate things a little bit as they come forward. It didn't unfortunately clear anyone in the position to trade on the sidewalk rather, and yeah, found the double kill alongside Junior. It's all on Blopsky. 1 health as well to actually try and get this clutch done. He's still getting kills though, and had been doing some pretty good damage, so I was a little bit afraid for them there, not gonna lie. But yeah, 16-4 in the end is what we're gonna see from FURIA. They take it 2-0, and well, they start their day off with a very dominant win.